Jazzfest is always an exciting time of year.
New Orleans food, music, and culture on full display.
It's exciting, it's nerve-wracking, it's a little bit of everything.
Jazzfest is about to begin, and we are getting you ready for the massive celebration.
There's nowhere you can go in the country and get the music, the food, and the art that you're going to see at Jazzfest.
Over the next 30 minutes, we'll show you all the sights and sounds you'll take in over these 2 fun-filled weekends.
You have people that come from all over the world to come down to actually go to Jazzfest.
Stay with us on WDSU as we help you get ready to fest your best.
All right, everybody, the excitement is building at the fairgrounds where New Orleans music, food, and culture will take over for the next 2 weekends. Jazzfest gets underway tomorrow morning with gates opening starting at 11 a.m. for Locals Day.
Such an exciting time, and as we all prepare for this massive celebration, we have put together everything that you need to know to fest your best. The first thing that you'll probably be thinking of, right, is actually getting to Jazzfest. So whether you plan on walking or maybe riding to the fairgrounds, you should expect some traffic impacts.
You should, and traffic anchor Brandy B. Harris spoke to several people for some pro tips to help you get into the festival and closer to the stage sooner.
Welcome to Jazzfest 2026. I am inside the gates of the fairgrounds where you are trying to be. But before you go, I've got everything you need to know. From parking and transportation, I've got all the tips so that you fest your best. First, transportation. Organizers suggest you reserve your spot on the Jazzfest Express Shuttle, a continuous round-trip air-conditioned transportation. There are 4 pickup spots around the city, including the French Quarter, downtown, Hyatt Regency, and City Park. The shuttle will run from 10:30 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. The advantage? This is the only way to get dropped off right inside the Jazzfest gates. The downside? It'll cost you $29 for a single day and $96 for a 4-day pass. Second, RTA or rideshare. If you don't mind walking a few blocks to the festival gates, use rideshare like Uber or Lyft. If you want to save a few bucks, public transit is your best bet. Just $1.25 for a single ride on an RTA bus, streetcar, or ferry. $3 for the Jazzy Pass, which offers a day of unlimited rides. Heads up, if you take the ferry from the West Bank, you'll be standing outside as you wait due to ongoing construction at the Algiers Point Terminal. You can download the La Pass app to build your route and buy tickets ahead of time. The advantage? This is the cheapest option to get around town on festival days. The downside? Officials anticipate huge increase in riders, so expect delays. Third, walking or biking. Locals tell me taking a stroll or bike ride to the fairgrounds is your best bet to get in early and get out fast at the end of the day. Pedestrians should use the Sauvage or Gentilly pedestrian entrances with plenty of bike parking available inside the fairgrounds gates. To find the closest e-bike, you can use the Blue Bikes app. The advantage? You can avoid wasting time in traffic. Plus, walking or riding a bike is cheap. The downside? Traffic will be heavy, so be cautious. Stay in bike lanes when possible. That's a lot of information, I know. If you miss any of it, no worries. We've got it all posted on our website, WDSU.com. But in the words of an icon, don't meet me here. Beat me here. In the fairgrounds, Brandy B. Harris, WDSU News.
All right, of course, you're probably wondering about the weather. I will talk about what the weather is like right now. It's actually into the 70s, but with a nice little breeze going, it feels a little chilly out here. We've been talking about that. We do have some shade as well going on. Sun is just behind some clouds, but if you're heading out to Jazzfest for tomorrow, you can expect temperatures to be very similar to what they were for today. We're talking about some low 80s for the afternoon. You know what? There is that small chance of a shower or two, looking at about a 20% chance. Hit or miss for you. And then as you're heading into Friday, also about that same thing, low 80s for your temperatures, maybe a small chance of an afternoon shower, maybe lasting about 5 to 10 minutes. And then for Saturday and both Sunday are looking at the mid 80s. But for Saturday, that's the day we're watching for to possibly have the highest rain chance for us, looking at about a 40 to 50% chance of some rain. We're still working out the timing of that, but that's likely going to happen for the afternoon. Now, as we get closer, that could back off some, but just know it is going to be warm. And then for Sunday, it's also going to be on the warm side, looking at temperatures into the mid 80s. So all in all, we'll be, of course, getting you up to speed with that forecast and the latest on that.
Raven, it's going to be an exciting time the next few days. Thank you so much. And with the Louisiana heat and humidity, it's important to stay hydrated, especially if you're drinking alcohol or even eating salty foods. So Dr. Courtney Washington says there's simple ways to feel your best, like drinking 8 ounces of water for every alcoholic beverage you have and upping your water intake leading up to the festival.
So pre-hydrate. Make sure you're getting adequate water intake every day, minimum of 64 ounces for adults, and also hydrate the little ones too if they're going to be out there.
Also, if you're not feeling well, you can visit the medical tent set up at the fest. One Oshner medical tent is located behind the Gentilly stage, important to note that right there, and the other is between the festival stage and the Jazz and Heritage stage. You can get fluids through an IV at both of those tents. All right, so every year Jazzfest spotlights a different country in its cultural exchange pavilion, and this year is dedicated to Jamaica.
That is right. It will be a celebration of their vibrant music, culture, and also resilience. Plus, you can also taste some delicious Jamaican food. I went inside the kitchen with the food vendor chosen to represent the island nation. Sizzling jerk oyster mushrooms, plus other traditional dishes.
I'm gonna plate oxtail and rice and peas.
These are staples in the aphrodisiac Nola kitchen that the Jamaican Creole fusion restaurant now gets to bring to this year's Jazzfest. Check out the lineup right here that you can taste at the 2026 Cultural Exchange Pavilion.
Slowly we've been moving up from festival to festival, so to get that call and get into Jazzfest, you know, it's almost not real, but it's exciting. It's nerve-wracking. It's a little bit of everything.
Husband and wife Shaka and Karan Gorel are the owners and chefs behind the Franklin Avenue restaurant, which has grown from humble beginnings, spending years operating out of a food truck before venturing to a brick and mortar.
We started cooking for friends, you know, for parties and events, and
gatherings.
Just ended up loving it and started to make it a business slowly but surely as we were working other jobs.
From filling up friends to wowing the city's most well-known festival.
The portion will be kind of like what you'll get at the festival at this year's Jazz Fest.
Basically, you got to bring them some food, and you wait a little while. They call us back. Yeah, I don't know about whatever happened outside of that, but basically that was it. You know, they had some food and they liked it, apparently.
Apparently they loved it.
Right.
And the duo is especially grateful that Jamaica is getting some special attention after the island nation rebuilds from one of the strongest hurricanes ever recorded. Remember last year, Hurricane Melissa tore through the island where Shaka's family members live.
They lost a roof, and you know, they dealing with rebuilding of their house, and then on the other side, people, just infrastructure stuff, power loss and stuff like that, but physically everybody's okay.
A resilient country, inspiring these meals truly poured with love that Shaka and Karan can't wait for you to try.
Ready for the challenge, ready to have some fun,
Yes.
ready to try everybody else's food too.
That is the best part, right? And you can do just that as well. You can even grab some more Jamaican cuisine at longtime vendor Palmer's. You just head over to the Congo Square area.
I was jealous. That food looked real good. And we're all looking forward to the great food, but we can't forget to mention, especially arguably, the most important part of Jazz Fest. Of course, we're talking about the music, y'all. This year's headliners include the Eagles, Stevie Nicks, Lainey Wilson, John Baptiste, and so many other big names. Kings of Leon and Ray are among the talented acts kicking things off tomorrow. Right now on our website, WDSU.com, we have a full breakdown of who's performing and, of course, when.
So not only is there excitement for that music and the food, but also for some local artistic vendors who show up each and every year.
Yeah, so I spoke to one local woman who comes up with Jazzfest as a vendor for over 20 years, sharing her artistic expression.
This is a piece that I'll start with white glass. Then I add other types of glass to it and then fuse it in this kiln.
Everywhere you look inside Christine Ledoux's home is gorgeous and unique mosaics.
The color, as you can tell, there's a lot of art and a lot of color. And every day I wake up and I'm excited to make something.
Each and every one carefully handmade, using glass specially made by Christine or random parts and pieces found from anywhere.
How long does it take you?
Oh, from start to finish, I would say about a month and a half.
Ledoux handcrafted these pieces and has been doing this for 30 years. She didn't go to school for this, though. Actually, believe it or not, she taught herself.
So everything was taught, I taught myself by library books. And so using glass and beads and broken jewelry and different things in my pieces along the way over the last 30 years has evolved immensely.
Her son was doing a summer reading program, and one of the books was on mosaics. Ledoux was so enamored with the artwork that she decided to do it herself.
I taught myself how to do fusing, applied through the Arts Council 20 years ago and got a grant to help buy me a kiln, different things for me to be able to make my own parts and pieces.
And now this artist is taking her incredible works to Jazzfest for her 22nd year.
It's very rewarding. There's nowhere you can go in the country and get the music, the food, and the art that you're going to see at Jazzfest, and especially in my hometown.
She'll have 300 pieces ready for the big fest, from large pieces to smaller and more affordable ones. Christine never thought her work would be so beloved, but she says she's grateful.
I'm seeing pieces go all over the country, and for me, it started out as just a hobby. You know, it turned into much more than I expected. And I used to not consider myself an artist and didn't think, that my pieces would sell, but they do, and it's very exciting, and it feels good. It feels real good.
Christine is awesome. She'll be here for the first weekend of Jazzfest in the Louisiana Marketplace.
And stay with us, everyone. Coming up next, it is a work of art coveted by collectors. Meet the artist behind this year's official Jazzfest poster and the music legend it honors.
And the weather doesn't stop Jazzfest, you just fest in it. We'll show you some quick ways to beat whatever weather elements head our way after the break. Stay with us.